Shalom, Israel. What's up, YouTube? Adonai 720.
And that is Diane.
Back with another one.
And today we're going to be doing righteous reactions to Lord Jamar's thoughts on Sexy Red.
Yeah, it's like a real hot topic, and Lord Jamar went in on his thoughts of Sexy Red.
Yes, he did a good job. A good job. Yep.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go in too. So yeah, let's see that.
So we finna
unrighteous activities.
So let's get into this video, y'all.
How you feel about Sexy Red?
Okay, so y'all see why I was laughing.
Doing this to me, man? Sexy. I mean, Sexy Red. Again, this is the type of what they want to promote in the Black community. You see that they want to promote like the lowest level of everything. You know what I mean? They're trying to turn our women into whores. You know what I mean? Like they really want to turn our women into whore culture. Like, and Sexy Red is just another example of how we're going to reward someone who's, you know, very low on the financial totem pole. You could tell this girl came from she come from the dirty jets. Like, you know what I mean? And like everybody knows girls like her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're not usually put in this type of position. You see what I'm saying? But they're putting her in this position in order to inspire other young girls to be like her. I saw where they were trying to bring her to a school to like talk to the kids, right? But she pulled up to the school smelling like weed, so they didn't let her in, and she got mad. And she got mad, so she went outside and opened the sunroof to the limo or whatever, and was like twerking out the limo while all the kids gathered round and
I didn't know that.
cheered her on. Oh man, yeah, fellas, we can do better. We can do better, sisters. Y'all can do better. That's not the type of shit. Fellas, you don't want to wife that up. And girls, if you act like her, you're not gonna get wifed up. I'm just letting you know. You know what I mean? That are put in this game to skew the minds of the masses and lead them down a certain road. And the road usually leads to some sort of self-destruction. Get the females on some horse so they can go out here and, you know, have mad babies or you know, contract sexually transmitted diseases and all this nonsense, you know, or to promote pharmaceuticals like Plan Bs and all this bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, if you bringing her to a school, she gotta be a plan. Cause I'm like thinking, why on earth would you bring Sexy Red to a school? Like, who would think that would be a good idea to bring her around kids?
It is a good idea.
Like, why? Whose idea was that? Like, nah, I don't think this is something that our children, nah. But maybe she's from around the way of the school, you see what I'm saying? And they act like, look, this is a girl from around here that did good, even though she's doing bad.
All right. Jamar said a lot. Things that some of these women out here do need to listen to, because, you know, don't no man want no loose nothing.
Nope.
Okay? So if you want a man, what some of y'all should want a man, do you think you're going to get one with having a lot of bodies? No. Twerking and showing yourself like that, half of Canada doesn't see you. So why should that person want you? I wouldn't want you. You want him?
No.
Mm.
You got something to say about this? Some scriptures or something to back it up?
Yes, I do got some scriptures. Okay, so I do want to point out, right, the mermaid spirit, okay? It symbolizes someone living by their own terms, being rebellious, and so-called showing the freedom that they acquired, okay? This spirit is associated with seduction. Now, some of you may have watched this Sexxy Red videos and stuff like that. I don't watch that mess, but some of you may have. And not just her, but other countless rappers, okay, are out here flaunting around their goods and these shorts and all that type of stuff, twerking and gyrating on the next person, man, and all those type of things to seduce that person, okay? And when you get seduced as a man, they're going to lead you to the pits of hell, okay?
Thanks.
All right. So they use the feminine charm, which would be their body, or they talk to you smooth like butter to get you, okay? And that's to captivate a man and lead them to their doom, which means hell, okay? All right. So now I got two scriptures that I'm going to pull up and speak about real quick. And both of them are coming from Tanakh. The first one is going to be Proverbs 2:16-19. And it states, "It will save you from the forbidden woman," which will be the commandments and the laws will save you, okay? But you got to adhere to them and do them. All right. "From the alien woman whose talk is smooth, who forsakes the companion of her youth and disregards the covenant of her Elohim. Her house sinks down to death, and her course leads to the shades. All who go to her cannot return and find again the paths of life."
Okay.
So, what I am taking from the scripture, correct me if I'm wrong, Adonai, if you choose to follow behind a Jezebel, a loose woman, a mermaid spirit, okay, anything of that nature, you're not just forsaking your Elohim because you're going to go follow hers, okay? So
Right.
what's going to end up happening is that woman going to attach to you with all type of spirits that she done been with all these other men. She's bringing them to you as well. And guess what? All y'all, those 50 dead bodies or whatever, dead is what I said, y'all gonna go to hell, okay? And then by the time you wake up and you realize, well, dang, I done messed up. You already forsake your Elohim, Yah, to follow behind this woman, whatever type of malicious stuff she want to do, okay? Second scripture is going to be Proverbs 23:27-28. Listen, a harlot is a deep pit. A pit is a hole that's black. That thing go
Right.
all the way to the rock bottom, okay? You're going to hear echo, 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 echo with other people who already done been up in it, okay? And they done died, all right? A forbidden woman is a narrow well. She too lies in wait as for her prey and destroys the unfaithful among men. So you think this woman out here, like he stated, she probably planned it, which I think she planned it too, okay, for the community, right? Now, if you feel like that woman, like there's out there in the public and stuff like that, you think she's just out there just to be waiting on her one that y'all gonna send her? No, she out there waiting on you, and you. Whomever she can go through to knock all y'all men down, especially y'all righteous ones, she doing that for a reason. She trying to kill your spirit, okay? She want to kill your spirit because she know you got something good on you, all right? You anointed, you got something good on you. But Hashatan gonna bring a plant, Sexxy Red, and she need to change her name. Ain't nothing sexy about that. There's nothing sexy about that, okay? Just think of a devil with red lipstick, okay? She gonna take you to hell. So any woman that's acting like that, trashy, ratchet, classless, watch out. Watch out. You ready?
Oh yeah, I got a little something to say.
Oh.
I'm gonna speak on some of the differences and a few things.
Mhm.
But let us speak the truth and condemn the evils that threatens our youth and our society. Ungodly women, sexual deviants, and leading teen women astray are abhorrent and must be denounced.
Uh-huh.
Deuteronomy 23 verses 18 through 19 makes it clear that the hire of a harlot is an abomination to Yahuwah. How dare we condone or engage in such filth? So the next one, Proverbs 5, verses 1 through 14, warns us of the smooth talk of the strange woman who leads men astray with her sweet words. And Proverbs chapter 6, verses 23 through 29 tells us to keep away from the evil women who hunts for precious souls. But what makes it even more disturbing is when older women teach younger women ungodly ways. Proverbs chapter 7, verse 1 through 27 says it's straight out, keep away from the strange woman, from the adulteress whose words are smooth as butter. And Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16 through 17 condemns the daughters of Zion who are haughty and wanton. Let us speak out against the script clubs, the sexual deviants, and the older women who lead our teen girls astray. Let us teach our youth the ways of the Elohim Yahuwah and guide them on the path of righteousness. We must stand up for what is right and condemn what is wrong. No more shall we tolerate the corruption of our youth and our society. Let us rise up and be the voice of truth and morality.
Now, I like that script you was talking about, as far as how you added on the strip club and stuff like that. Now, a lot of our brothers, be noticing, I be driving, I be noticing y'all be going up in there, lunch breaks and stuff. I see that. You think I don't? I do. I roll my window up. But I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. The women, y'all got to get off the poles. Y'all got to get off the pole. I don't even know. Okay, I understand the world is hard, but it ain't that hard. Okay, you got to get off the pole. Stop showing your body. I just don't understand. Like, how do we get in this position? How do we get in this position where we started introducing all this type of vulgarity to our children? Okay.
Let me get to the distinction between a queen and a prostitute.
Okay.
From a Torah perspective. In the Torah, the sacred scriptures of the Israelite people, there exists a stark contrast between two types of women, the queen and the prostitute. This article will delve into the characteristics that differentiate these two archetypes as elucidated by the Torah. The queen. A queen is a woman of dignity and grace. Esther 2, verse 15. She is a crown with honor and glory. Psalms 45, verse 9. Her conduct is exemplary, and she is positive influence on those around her. Proverbs 31, 10 to 31. She is submissive to her husband and recognizes his authority. Genesis 3:16. Now let's get to the prostitute. A prostitute, on the other hand, is a woman who has forsaken her dignity. Leviticus 19, verse 29. She is compared to an animal devoid of understanding. Hosea 4, verse 14. Her conduct is shameful and she brings disgrace upon herself and others. Deuteronomy 23, verses 18 to 19. She is driven by her lust and rejects the authority of Yahuwah. Proverbs chapter 7, verses 10 to 13. In conclusion, the Torah presents two starkly contrasting images of womanhood: the queen who embodies dignity, morality, and submission, and the prostitute who exemplifies shame, lust, and rebellion. May the distinction serve a guide for women and men alike to understand the value and worth that the Torah bestows upon the women who walk in the ways of Yahuwah.
All right, now, you hear that? You got to walk in the ways of Yahuwah, okay? And y'all ain't walking the way of Yahuwah. All right, and that's enough. They never point me to this right here. Now, what I was saying about these strip clubs, okay? Now, these daughters of Zion, like, I know y'all in there, okay? Y'all in there, y'all doing what you got to do to make your money and stuff like that. I understand. However, there's other jobs that you can do to keep your clothes on, okay? Right? You don't need to do that. Because what I think of when I see strippers and stuff, that's just a close cash add to a prostitute to me. That's just my thoughts. And I apologize if I offend somebody. No, I don't. I don't apologize if I offend somebody. Because you need to be offended, okay? You need to be offended. So, with that being said, put you on some clothes, okay? Don't ask no man to call you a queen and put some respect on your name if you ain't acting like one, okay? Nobody's gonna do that. I know I'm not. All right. That's all I have to say about that non-sexy red plant.
And this concludes our righteous reaction to Lord Jamal's thoughts on Sexy Red. Shalom, Barakah.
Shalom.